How you guys doing? My name is Daniel Ado, and I will be showing you how to cook Daniel's famous chicken. All right, what you need is a plastic bag, a baking tray, aluminum foil, knife, peeler, potato, cutting board, chicken, some rice, pot, and the seasoning, which is garlic salt, cayenne pepper, and black pepper. Now what you want to start off with is the potato. The reason which you start off with this potato is because the potato takes the longest to cook, and usually I cut the skin off the potato because I don't really like potato skin like that, like some other people. So, I mean, you could keep them on, but I prefer not to. And they said that the skin is healthier, but whatever. Anyway, so you peel the skin. So you start peeling it. You want to be safe, because you will peel your skin, and I've done it before. So you just want to peel nice and smooth. All right, there we go. Alrighty. Looks about peeled. Didn't take that long. All right. Clean this knife up real quick. All right. It's always good to have like a trash bag so you can throw stuff away in. All right. Because you don't want it to sit in your trash can, but then it'll start to make your trash can smell like trash, and it's not good. So what I do is I cut the potato vertical. So you go like you're cutting fries. So you cut into little pieces, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna dice them up. All right. Now what you do is, see how this is like this? You're not gonna get even. So what I'll do is I'll just cut this part, toss that. We don't need that. What you want to do is cut like you're cutting fries, like I said earlier. Depends on how thick you want your potatoes to be. I don't really like them too big. Cut them like that. Then you cut them across. All right, nice and diced. So what you want to do is take the diced, put them in a bowl of water, and the reason cold water is because what happens is if you leave the potatoes out just in the air, they start to turn brown and change different colors and stuff like that. So keeping the potatoes in water, keep them hydrated. So you continue with the rest. Chop those up. All right, what you want to do is I have rice in a pot. Put the water above, I don't want to say halfway. What you do is you put it on the stove. Wait till it boils. After it's done boiling, what you want to do is turn the stove off, or you can actually keep it on. And then what you want to do is keep dumping out the water, because after it boils, the water gets all foggy. So what you want to do is you want to spill out, dump the water, put some more water in there, and then keep rinsing it until the waters get clear, till you're able to see the rice. And then after that, what you want to do is, after it's done, you just want to fill the water up just above the rice, so it's like a little film of water right on top of the rice. So then when you're done, you put it back on the stove, but you lower it because there's little water in there. So you put it on low flame so that the rice doesn't burn. And then that's when you put the salt in, mix that in. And then I'll give about 10 minutes for the rice to cook. And you can do that while the potatoes in the oven. Now what you want to do is with the chicken is same way you cut the potatoes, but you don't actually cut the chicken too deep. Just want to get it deep enough because you want to get the seasoning in there. So cut it across just like you were dicing the potatoes. Sorry, it's not the biggest piece of chicken, so what you want to do is kind of cut across, and then what I'll do is I'll flip it on the other side and just poke holes at the bottom. Nope. What you want to do is start putting the seasoning on there. Sprinkle just enough, not too much. Depends on how much spice you want there. This cayenne pepper, so I like my food spicy, so it's probably gonna be all red. Then garlic salt. You don't want to put too much because you're putting at the top and the bottom, and too much seasoning is not a lot. It's not good tasting. It's too much flavor, and then you'll just be like, okay, you over season this. All right. A little bit of black pepper. All right. All right, flip it to the other side. All right, what you do now is put the chicken on the stove, put a spoonful of oil, lather it around. Now the reason why I cut the chicken that way is because you want the chicken to cook well done and evenly, because sometimes the chicken is too thick. So when the chicken is too thick, sometimes the inside doesn't get cooked too well, and sometimes the chicken doesn't have seasoning on the inside, so it's just like bland on the inside, but on the outside, on the top of the chicken is where most of the flavor is, and I don't like it that way. Any part of the chicken, I need to taste the seasoning. So basically what you do is keep it on there. I would say it takes about 8 minutes to cook. So what you want to do is just keep it on there, make sure the seasoning is in the inside of the cracks that you cut into, so that the chicken gets cooked well done. Then you flip it over, and as you can see, little by little, it's starting to cook. And then that's how you cook the chicken. So then it'll start to fry up. And then on top of that, you will have the rice, as you can see, cooking right over here. And then you have the potatoes in the oven. And another thing with the potatoes too, that you might want to do is put butter as well, just so that the potatoes don't dry up. So you put butter on the baking tray with the aluminum foil. And then you want to just check every once in a while, move the potatoes around so they just don't dry up on one side. And as you can see, it's starting to cook. And that is how you make Daniel's famous chicken.